So, welcome back guys. I have a new video for today, and since last week's video was a spotlight on the neotropical rattlesnake, I thought for today it would be fun to look at some of the North American species, as I have plenty of those in the collection also, and I did record a lot of very nice footage within the last week and live commentary also. So I think you guys are going to enjoy it. There's going to be plenty of action coming up with all the different North American rattlesnake species of the Crotalus genus. So no pygmy rattlesnakes in this one, but pretty much every other North American rattlesnake I got is going to be showcased in this one, except for the baby Crotalus tortugensis, since he is a bit too small to eat these adult mice there that I purchased for today's feeding video. But again, hope you enjoy it. As always, thanks to all the supporters and channel members. And go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for all the rattlesnakes. And let's get into this. So first we got Mr. Crotalus cerberus. Let's drop the mouse in. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at that, guys. Immediate takedown, see? That's so fast it goes. You can almost tell the venom overflowing the system of that mouse, see? That was very impressive. Look at him right there, having that full focus. Very nice. So I think he must have took out that mouse in maybe 1 or 2 seconds with that venom. Again, this is the Crotalus cerberus, the Arizona black rattlesnake. They aren't actually even not known to be one of the most potent rattlesnakes. Their venom is actually quite mild, but we can tell when it comes to these small mice, of course, it's more than sufficient. But let's maybe see if he likes to swallow the mouse on camera also. I think it's going to be very interesting to see too. So there we go. I have to now record a new commentary. Just because, of course, this is a slightly sped up footage. And also he took a very long time to finally figure out where the head of the mouse is. I keep explaining that. With some snakes, they seem to find the head right away. And some really like to take their time like he does. Took at least like 15 or maybe even 30 minutes until he had it figured out, but after that he does swallow them reasonably fast. You could tell that he was very hungry already by how much venom he dumped into that mouse. He was off food for quite a while since I tried to pair him up with the female, and he didn't want to eat in that time period, but now he has become very hungry again, and he's going to get some extra meals to get up to his normal weight again. There we go. So hope you enjoyed watching the male Crotalus cerberus. Again, we are going to follow up with the female specimen, and then we are going to have a look at all the other North American rattlesnake species in the collection. So again, plenty of action coming up, so don't go anywhere, and let's have a look at the female now. So there we go, this is the female Crotalus cerberus, looking really nice also. You can tell she is has quite a different coloration and pattern going on. Look at that, the full focus. She is locked on already. Oh, there we go. I didn't expect her to strike right away. I thought she would wait until the mouse moves, but you need to keep in mind that, of course, like all pit vipers, the rattlesnakes, they do have the heat-seeking pits, which basically allows them to see in infrared vision. So they don't need to rely on, you know, their pure eyesight with the movements of a potential prey item, and they can make out their food just by sensing the heat, you know. But that mouse is certainly envenomated. See, it just got really tired there in the corner. I think that it is going to be it right there, pretty much. But you can tell how much different she looks to the male specimen. Much more dark in coloration, but with a lot more bright stripes on the base color, you know. I keep explaining that these Arizona black rattlesnakes are extremely variable in coloration and pattern. Not only because they have a variation depending on the exact locality, they are also able to actually change color throughout their life. It's not like they can switch it up as fast as a chameleon or something, but they are able to change their color over a larger time period, not only through maturing but also seasonally, I feel like. But you did saw a nice fang stretch from her as well, so I think that's going to be it. And let's move on to the next snake. Ooh, there it goes. Yeah, that's what I mean. A bit unfortunate. I don't even know if you guys actually managed to see the strike. I should have started to film a bit sooner, maybe. Just because, of course, as soon as I drop in the mouse, she is already going to be on it. The albino prairie rattlesnake. She is always very hungry. But look at that mouse, see how stiff it got from getting pumped full with venom. Very impressive also. But please excuse that very dirty water ball, by the way. That thing needs to get switched out and sterilized. And I'm going to do that after, or doing her swallowing the mouse, maybe. But these prairie rattlesnakes, they are actually quite closely related to the Arizona black rattlesnakes you saw before. Those were actually considered a subspecies of the prairie rattlesnakes at some point, before they did get elevated to species status. But they are quite different in venom components also. The prairie rattlesnakes actually do have a neurotoxic component within their venom too, added to the usual hemotoxins that you guys are used to seeing in the rattlesnakes. But their neurotoxins aren't as present to the extent of those in like the Crotalus scutulatus or Crotalus helleri. But we are going to get into feeding Mr. Helleri also, of course. So stay tuned for that. So let's see here. Oh, there we go. I think there was another off-frame strike. Very poor filming today. I'm sorry for that. But I will try to make up for it in the next video I record. But this Mr. Blacktail rattlesnake right there, the Crotalus ornatus. See how pretty he's looking, coiled up there. So beautiful with that very complex pattern. A lot of people are very keen on the very brightly colored, arboreal pit vipers and so on, and they can see why. But even though he has just these this nice grayish and dark black color with the nice contrast, just looks so beautiful to me also. And he also smoked that mouse the second it got thrown in. No two ways about it. So I'm gonna try to make up for the off-frame strike before. With Mr. Crotalus helleri, I'm sure he's going to put on a good show as well. As soon as he starts to notice where the prey item is located. Oh, dude, there's something on the lens. Now, there we go. Let's see here. He is locked on already. Ooh. Oh, I think there was actually a miss. Not too sure though. Ooh, that surely wasn't though. There we go. I'm kind of surprised though that that mouse didn't get smoked the second it got hit by the venom, you know. Usually Mr. Crotalus helleri doesn't play around like that. Let's see here. The mouse does look envenomated though. I think it's going to die slower. That's what's going to happen here, or what? Ooh, there we go, never mind. That's what I mean. And he doubled or maybe even tripled down with a few more doses of that Crotalus helleri venom. As I keep explaining, they are probably the second most potent pit viper in North America, drop for drop, right after the Crotalus scutulatus. Very impressive. Even though, of course, there are some rattlesnake species which may not be as potent drop for drop, but just with how much they have in their yield, may be just as dangerous to a human bite victim, like a very large Crotalus adamanteus specimen would probably just give you as bad of a rap as maybe a smaller Crotalus helleri specimen. And boom. That's what I mean. Is of course the western diamondback, rattlesnake female, the Crotalus atrox. I'll say the mouse is feeling the venom already. Oh. She doesn't... oh, there we go. That's a nice bite and hold from her, see? I guess she was getting a bit annoyed with the mouse running around like that. But again, this is the Crotalus atrox right there. Everybody knows them. The classic western diamondback rattlesnake. And those are actually also carrying the gene for patternless and also hypomelanistic. Both of the specimens that I have, the male and the female. So I will try to bring them together next month maybe and see if they copulate. Would be very nice to get some melanistic, hypomelanistic, patternless babies. I feel like those would be absolutely stunning looking. You can look up how a hypomelanistic rattlesnake looks like, or maybe you have an idea of it. They get a nice black base color and light patterning, and the patternless morph on the other hand basically erases all of the pattern. So I think the babies would be a pitch black western diamondback. So, and of course the male specimen is going to get a snack also. Ooh, there we go. See the full focus. Very nice when we can film it from up top. I'm not going to get too close to him because he could of course let go of that mouse any second. And with those large western diamondbacks, their strike range is always going a little bit further than you would think, or that you want it to be. But actually somewhat reasonable, both of the specimens I have. With the western diamondbacks, they have a very strong individual character, even if they are born in captivity, of course, like all of my snakes. But some of them never actually lose their wild temperament, if you know what I mean. They can be very bitey and very defensive with some specimens, but both of mine, while being very food aggressive, as soon as they realize that they are not getting fed and I'm just, switching the water bowl or I need to clean their cage, they do get somewhat calm, or at least they stop with the striking around. They do get maybe a bit nervous at times, but they always just try to get away, you know, and never go towards me. Or at least that's what they have tried to do by now, for now. But let's see if he likes to swallow it on camera too. So there we go. He started to swallow it now. But I'm not sure what he's doing. He didn't really start with spitting it out and finding out where the head is. Maybe he will try to just fold it in the middle and swallow it down that way, but I think it may even be a little too large for that. Mr. 100 Pacer always liked doing that over here on the channel before he sadly passed away. Still very unfortunate, I have to say. He definitely is missed very much over here. But of course the show needs to go on, you know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think he just figured out what I just was trying to say. That he will probably need to spit it out and start looking for the head first to swallow it. Or maybe he just got spooked by me, but I don't think that's the case. He usually doesn't mind me watching him swallowing the mouse also. Even though he does always let me know that he is aware of me being next to him by rattling around a bit, see? Yeah, I know. Don't look at me like that, the mouse is right there. I think it could maybe take a bit of time until he has figured out where the head of the mouse is. That always takes a moment with these western diamondback rattlesnakes. But we did already feed all of the North American rattlesnakes that I have in the collection, I think. Again, the only one missing is the baby Crotalus tortugensis. He is still a small specimen, so he wouldn't be able to gulp down these adult mice, that are picked up from the pet store. But I think he will be showcased soon again also. And of course the pygmy rattlesnakes of the Cerberus genus, they aren't really like true rattlesnakes, you know, of the Crotalus genus. So maybe we are going to see them in the next feeding video also though. But yeah, that's what I mean. I think he got a bit confused now. Oh, never mind. I think he is on the prey item again, but we're just going to let him take his time until he has found the head. I think the female is actually still searching for the head of the mouse also. She was trying to hold on to it, but spit it out too. And I thought that he would start swallowing it first and wanted to record him, but I feel like it may take some time now also. And my phone camera is running low on battery and also on storage space. It's kind of a thing I always need to kind of record everything with my phone and then send it to my PC so I can actually store the video there, because I don't have enough storage space on my phone to always have these HD recordings of all the live feedings. But I could maybe also get rid of them on my PC too, since they're all uploaded on YouTube, or most of them are. You know, usually when I try to record it, it does end up in a video too. Even if the live commentary may not be optimal, just upload it anyway for the most part. But yeah, again, the phone camera is running low on battery now, and I think we need to end it here sadly, but I hope you did enjoy the video anyway and seeing all the rattlesnakes again. So leave a like for that, and see you on the next one, guys.